Counselor.
Sorry, I need that beverage.
Good morning, Miss Hill. How are you?
I'm well, just a little thirsty.
No. Do you need to drink something? Actually,
Yes.
uh-oh. I'm so happy you said something.
Oh, Tommy, we forgot to get refreshments, didn't we?
Yeah, we should have called.
Trey's Bakery for some refreshments.
Ooh, on top for real.
Ooh, on top.
What about Burger Shot? They're great.
Or
Nobody
hey,
eats
listen,
them.
I'm not,
Nobody eats
you
them.
know,
Shut up, Stacy.
shameless plugs.
I'm going to go ahead and start my questioning,
Go
so
ahead.
I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit, because...
I may pass out, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I can give you,
I got you water. Hold
okay.
on. There you go. You're welcome. There you go. Oh, shoot.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and deliver my first question to you, Miss Hill. Would you say that Brett and Brooke were just absolutely head over heels for each other?
I would say so, yeah.
You felt like that was authentic?
I didn't see any reason against it, yeah.
Would you say that you were close with both of them? You knew what was going on in their marriage and their relationship? You were a person to confide in?
Correct. I was mostly close with Brett, but then eventually became close to Brooke as well.
When Brett found out he was infertile in 2019, were you with him when he got the news?
Correct.
Can you tell me what was Brett's reaction?
Brett was initially scared to take her at first, so I went with him, just because he was afraid of the reaction. And then eventually, when we did go to tell Brooke, you know, she was a little malicious about it. It wasn't kind words, you know, given back due to the situation, which I felt, you know, I personally found a little odd.
Did you say that Brooke said some pretty hurtful and mean things to Brett regarding the situation?
Unfortunately, yes.
Would you agree with me that Brooke didn't take his feelings into consideration, considering he was the infertile one?
Me personally, I thought it was pretty unforgiving, yeah.
Did Mr. Jackson come to you and tell you that she was getting a lot of messages from a person named Shan Lee?
Unfortunately, yes, it's very sad. I did.
Did he show you the text message where he said in his witness testimony it clearly showed that she was cheating on him?
It was very clear to me, and he did, yeah.
Would you agree that possibly Miss Jackson would not be cheating on him if it wasn't for his infertility?
Do you think that was what triggered it? Yeah.
After she was caught cheating on him with Mr. Lee, did they try to go to counseling and reconcile, but would you say it ultimately failed?
They tried very hard. He was very adamant about it, and it didn't work out, unfortunately.
And would you agree that it didn't work out because she was still actively cheating on Mr. Jackson?
I was not cheating. Yo.
I say it would be hard to work on a marriage when you're mindful.
Objection, we have
Objection,
no
Honor.
proof that she was actively cheating.
I'm gonna.
Your Honor, I feel like I've laid a foundation that she was
Yes,
cheating, whether they agree with that or not.
What foundation?
I'm gonna sustain the objection.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Go the fuck away, Brett.
No, woman.
Speculation.
I would like to quote from Harper's testimony, on page 36. However, in the beginning of May 2020, Brett told me they found a new email account that Brooke had and saw Brooke was getting messages from Shan Lee. Brett showed me the message they found. Brett told me they confronted Brooke, and Brooke admitted they were having an affair, but wouldn't tell Brett who the affair was with. But Brett was sure it was Shan Lee, since the other email address was slee@gmail.com. It was just after this on
Objection, hearsay.
I'm reading
No,
directly
it's a
from the witness
It's a
testimony.
testimony. Overruled.
Just after this, on May 19, 2020, I saw Brooke walking hand in hand with another person. Being the good friend I am, I followed them. I saw them go into an apartment building, and I then walked up to the door of it and looked at the nameplates on the wall. Sure enough, there was one for a Shanley. After that, while it broke my heart to do it, I knew I had to tell Brett about what I saw. I told Brett the next day, and Brett became irate. Brett had apparently been trying to convince themselves that Brooke had cut off their affair after they confronted Brooke after finding the email account, but clearly Brooke had not. Would you agree that that is your personal witness testimony, Miss Harper?
I do agree.
And Brett confided in you that she admitted to his face that she was having an affair.
That is correct. We've been friends for a long time, so he would always come to me with information like that.
Now, when you told Mr. Jackson about the affair, he became irate. He was hurt and heartbroken. Is that correct?
Yeah, poor thing.
Did he say, and I quote, "I am going to kill Shanley"?
Out of fit of rage, he did, yeah.
Can you explain to me what you did after that and to clarify what that statement meant?
After that, he actually, thought about what he said, and he came back to me to explain that, Shane Lee wasn't the one who cheated on him, it was Brooke. So he was taking forward action to do what he needed to do to go forward with his divorce. But, I personally don't think he meant it literally.
Okay, thank you. On the day of the shooting, you were with him, is that correct?
Correct.
You didn't actually witness what happened or saw anything, correct?
Yeah, I couldn't see due to Brett's body blocking the situation.
Did you try to go to the police station to give a statement?
I did. They didn't seem too interested, unfortunately.
So the arresting officer, a Cameron Cole, said they had all they needed in this investigation and didn't want to get a witness account. Is that correct?
Yes, felt that. Very odd. Very odd.
I would say that I'm done with my questioning of Ms. Hill. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
Mr.
Would the
Jackson,
state like to
please
cross?
get back in your spot.
Oh, you're
Mr.
lucky
Jackson.
I'm sorry.
One moment, Judge, while we confer.
Sounds good. Does the do other sides want to take a recess? Thunder.
I'm fine with keeping it going so we can just breeze through it,
Yeah.
honestly. We've been here for a while.
I didn't know if anybody had to go get food from their car or anything.
The fuck is he looking at?
Mr. Jackson, please turn around.
On God.
Mr. Jackson, Miss Jackson.
Okay, counselor.
Judge, can you please ask Miss Jackson to stop flipping off my client?
Miss Jackson, please have a seat, please. Thank you.
It's very petty.
Yes, moments. Oh, hold on.
Are we ready?
Yeah, yeah. Miss Harper,
Greetings.
I would like to draw your attention to page 37 of your testimony. Well, page 37, the last page of your testimony.
You said 37?
Yeah, page 37 on the last page of your testimony. I would like you to please read the last sentence of the first paragraph and the first sentence of the second paragraph.
It says, I can't remember for sure, but it looked like the gun was on the ground before I heard the shot. But it all happened so fast, I can't be certain. What was the next one? Sorry.
And then the first sentence of the next paragraph.
After hearing the shot, I saw Shane fall to the ground and then saw Brett run off.
Okay, so you said you thought that the gun was on the ground, but you can't be 100% certain, correct?
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Okay. All right. Counselor, would you like to, is there any other questions that you'd like to ask?
No, I'm good. Let's call our next witness.
Okay.